Hey YouTubers, it's Charlie. So Captain America Civil War, Luke Cage, all kinds of Easter eggs for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Careful for spoilers if you haven't seen episode 10 yet. The Hulkbuster giveaway still going on. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber and leave a Marvel related comment on this video. Be sure to click that bell to enable alerts so you don't miss anything. Winners are usually announced at the end of videos. This is all about the Patriots backstory, but there were a whole bunch of Easter eggs for Luke Cage, for Captain America Civil War, as well as the Captain America comics. So number 10, the Judas bullets from Luke Cage. So the Watchdogs are trying to assassinate the Patriot. At least it seems like that's what they're trying to do. So they might just be trying to destabilize S.H.I.E.L.D., but it seems like part of a bigger plan. They were teasing a lot of strings being pulled from behind the scenes. But the Judas bullets from Luke Cage were obtained from Hammer Tech. They were manufactured based on Chitauri tech that had been left over. So if you don't remember from the Luke Cage series, Diamondback is a weapons merchant who gets all his stuff from Justin Hammer, who was locked up in Seagate prison along with Luke Cage. So you have to imagine that Justin Hammer's like sitting in some cell somewhere, still earning billions and billions of dollars, even though he's locked up. But they do make a couple references to the Watchdogs being very well armed, using a lot of leftover Hydra tech. So Hydra got a lot of name drops in this episode, just making it seem like whoever's behind the Watchdogs is left over from Hydra. So we'll talk about that in a second. But yay for Luke Cage references. It's a lot easier for the TV shows to reference stuff on the Netflix series than it is for them to do stuff in the movies with characters and stuff. So this will be fun when Iron Fist drops in March. But number 9, Daisy in the Spotlight, an actual Inhuman, unlike the Patriot, who's getting a lot of great PR. So that whole thing there is them just trying to ease Inhuman relations. They're slowly pushing Daisy into the limelight. The producers teased that it's totally possible that she could become the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. if the show gets another season or two. It just depends on how many seasons it's getting, but you have to remember that Coulson still runs the show. It's just that they need a public face, so I'll explain that Coulson twist at the end too. But number 8, interrogating the Watchdog assassin. So you get all kinds of Hydra name drops. She talks about the fridge. The battle for the fridge that she mentions was from season 1 episode 18, but the fridge was just one of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s facilities where it locked up a lot of superhumans. So number 7, he name drops probabilities, analyzing probabilities. So you're like, wait a minute, how many Marvel villains are really good at analyzing probabilities? Scarlet Witch can change probabilities, but they're basically teasing whoever's behind the Watchdogs here. This is like laying groundwork to make some big reveal. It'll probably be some big character from the Marvel Universe that we've seen before that has ties to Hydra. So there are a couple big candidates, but because the Patriot line flows from the Captain America comics, it just sounds like it's a Captain America character. So that might be Arnim Zola. He might have somehow survived the destruction in Winter Soldier. When they blew up the facility where his mainframe was, they implied that he died, but you have to remember that he has a digital consciousness, so he could have escaped. And in the comics, he actually uploads himself to this crazy body. It looks like this. That actually might be where they're taking the life model decoy story this season, where like Arnim Zola puts himself in one of these bodies. So that's just something to think about for the future. You know, no idea who the Watchdog leader is, but there's some mysterious benefactor. There are ties to Hydra. This is all Captain America stuff. So there's just a number of big candidates. Arnim Zola just fits with that life model decoy stuff. But number 6, Briefcase Redshirt, that's who I'm calling this character, gets sucked out the Quinjet door. It was a great death, very WTF, but you kind of knew something was happening when he started talking about things that had absolutely nothing to do with the tone of what the scene demanded. It was this really sad moment. They were talking about an agent that had died, and he went off on this rant about good PR. So anytime a character that never really gets any lines and you don't even remember who they are starts getting a bunch of lines that have nothing to do with the tone of the scene, you know some big twist is coming up. So boom, just gets sucked right out the door. Plane goes down. In number 5, the pilot dies. Firefly, you know, big Joss Whedon Easter egg, dies Firefly wash style with the tree branch right through him. So if you didn't watch Firefly, it's another big Whedonverse production. The pilot, Alan Tudyk, dies just like this. So S.H.I.E.L.D. is a Joss Whedon show. They reference a lot of other Joss Whedon stuff. But number 4, May flipping her shit in the Matrix and all the jokes about who's more hardcore, her or Ada. So Ada goes like full Cylon, she's a badass, but so is May. So they figure out that the Matrix simulation that they gave her is absolutely nothing like what she really needs. In the way they describe it, like the massage, the acupuncture, sounds just like Coulson's implanted memories of Tahiti. So May's Tahiti is the same as Coulson's Tahiti, and they figure out that that's terrible for her. So they're gonna cook up something really crazy WTF for her, which when they said the dragons weren't enough, made me think of Hydra again, because what's worse than a dragon, mythical creature? It'd be a Hydra. In Hydra, Captain America, the Patriot, just a lot of Easter eggs on the show come from the Captain America universe. So number 3, life model decoy May is starting to figure out that she's a life model decoy. They explain it's all subconscious, so she's starting to flip her shit. She notices the metal endoskeleton, so it's like, wait a minute, I'm a Terminator? What the hell's going on here? So that's going to play out over the next couple of episodes. But number 2, Patriot, backstory reveal, Captain America Civil War Easter eggs, Super Soldier Serum program. So they name dropped the Erskine program, which is the name of the scientist that created the Super Soldier Serum in that first Captain America movie. But then they say that they actually made their version of the serum from Daisy's father's formula, Calvin Zabo. So there might be some big Hulk out moment because he said they took most of the bad stuff out in his version of the formula, which was a little more raw, just made him just absolutely go nuts. So there might be a moment like that from the Patriot down the road. But I was kind of hoping at some point that he would get to wield Captain America's actual shield, just because it's now in possession of the US government, because Captain America isn't using it anymore, because he isn't Captain America, at least until Infinity War. So we'll see, but they do bust out Coulson's energy Captain America shield. Every once in a while they'll pop that out. The Jeffrey Mace version of the Patriot is actually someone from the World War II era Captain America comics from way back that just took up the mantle eventually. So he didn't have any special powers, he was just a badass. The other version they combined him with for the TV show was the Elijah Bradley Patriot character. So there have been a couple people to wear the title of Captain America, there have been a couple people to wear the title of the Patriot. So the Elijah Bradley Patriot is somebody from present day that uses artificial means to give himself power, but he took pills instead of a serum. So that's kind of the thing they're going with in this. So this version of the character is just a couple different versions combined. But just to explain the Captain America Civil War Easter eggs, so when he talks about the big blast in Vienna, that was the blast that killed Black Panther's father. So he was just like a normal SHIELD agent that was working there. He helped someone by accident. They thought that he was this big hero, so he just rolled with it. Then Talbot called because he knew that SHIELD was coming back. They needed somebody in charge that had powers that was enhanced to sort of like ease PR between Inhumans and normal people, and someone that they could control. So the Patriot was following their orders the whole time. But now number 1, he's going to stay in charge. Coulson is really taking over though, Nick Fury style from the shadows. Nick Fury is still out there somewhere. We haven't really seen him in a while, but that's mostly because Samuel L. Jackson's contract is really expensive. So he's still out there somewhere pursuing ex-Hydra agents. He'll probably show back up during Infinity War. But the other big thing, the other number 1, is Fitz downloading Ada's mainframe from the one that revolted. So she was actually normal. She was only obeying her programming. So this sounds like it's going to be the backdoor to Radcliffe taking advantage of Fitz to get his hands on the Darkhold. You know, Fitz trying to do something good, but unwittingly playing into Radcliffe's plans to get his hands on the Darkhold. So you guys can let me know, like, what was your favorite moment from the episode? What did you think about all the Easter eggs for Captain America? And who do you think is the evil head of the Watchdogs that's like secretly controlling things? It just has to be some Captain America character. It feels like they're building towards some big reveal like, oh my god, we haven't seen this person in forever. But big news about the schedule. So the schedule is going to get crazy with videos next week just because there's so much stuff that's happening on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So I'm going to have to rearrange when videos post. So depending on, what people think about SHIELD going forward, if people still really enjoy the videos, I'll still keep making them. But if I have to, I'll just post stuff to Facebook because it is really fun to pull through all the Easter eggs, just like go through everything and try to tie it all together. So that might take on some form on my Facebook page if it needs to, if there's some schedule problem. What's going to happen is this is like the tentative schedule for next week. Now that doesn't include like Monday, Saturday, Sunday, or like the other days. It's really just Tuesday to Thursday that's going to be the nightmare for my schedule. So that might change a little bit. I'll just keep people updated as I post new videos in the next couple days. And if you didn't see it, I did a video about Marvel's other new TV show, X-Men Legion. It's a Marvel TV collaboration. That's going to be on Wednesday nights, so it'll be a Thursday video. It's not starting till February 8th, but I'll post a link to the trailer at the end of this. I did a video kind of explaining the series. It's going to be crazy intense. It'll be on FX networks in the United States. It'll be on Fox International channels. If you live outside the United States, everybody will be able to watch it on the same day. But giveaway time. Congratulations to this week's Hulkbuster giveaway winner, Mr. Gaming Wolf. Please private message me on the back end of my channel so I can get your contact details. So I'll announce the winner the next time I post a Shield video, or if that moves to Facebook, I'll just announce the winner on my Facebook page. Don't worry, we'll figure it out. So next video will be Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I have some new Game of Thrones Season 7 that I want to post, and there are probably going to be some new Arrow footage tomorrow too. While you guys wait for that to post, you can click here for new Marvel Defenders, which is actually coming really soon, and you can click here for that X-Men Legion trailer. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Let's high five. I'll see you guys tonight.